What up, though? Morning to you. Take y'all on a little drive. You did. Hit some unfamiliar parts over here. You did. Morning, everybody. Your boy Curl, the Thoroughbred, back at it again. These pretenders be on here trying to be so outspoken, trying to be seen, but yet they trying to hide everything. But yet they be so tough. They be so tough. But don't but don't really understand that the lack of courage shows every time you make a move. Y'all don't know how bad on some of these pretenders. Y'all don't know how bad I want them to know where I stay at. I just don't want to do nobody work for them. You know, it's a lot of vile people in this world. And I'm just not trying to work for them. I'm trying to do nothing for them. You know, because they like taking your personal information and weaponizing it. And you know, I can only see so far. My thought process is only so diabolical as far as thinking like what these people can do with the right/wrong information only. Right here to the left of me, y'all. I don't know if it'll catch it in this, but it's the old Murray Wright over there. Let me see. That's the old Murray Wright. You did. We sliding up 12th Street right now. No, 14th Street. I'm sorry. Yeah, Murray Wright. Funny story about Murray Wright. I wanted to play football for him because all my cousins went to Kettering. and they was standing out in Kettering. I ain't want no crutches. You know, I wanted to go ahead and make a name for myself. So I attempted to, I end up playing for Kettering anyway, but I end up playing for Kettering anyway. It's kind of hazy here in Detroit, you know. These people talking about it's hazy because of some type of fires that's happening in Canada. And I ain't going. I'm not going. I'm not buying. I'm not going. You know. Straight like that. Kind of hazy, but I wanted y'all to see the building they used for the first Transformer movie coming from another direction. It's kind of bumpy. But I think it's worth a try. You did. That's it right there to the right, y'all. The old train station. I'ma flash it over there. Yeah, they supposed to be putting a whole park in front of there. They done pretty much remodeled it. They done pretty much renovated it. That mall was so dormant and so vacant for so many years. But I always felt like they was gonna do something with it because it was left standing. It was left standing for that long. So I always knew something was going to be done with it. Well, I'm taking a little scenic route back towards the way. Got to take my mother-in-law to the bus station today. She got to go back to Cleveland. After her auntie got real sick. And, you know, that's the last one of her mother's sisters. So she got to go back out of town. And I volunteered to assist her. He did. You know, real people do real things, man. Real people do real things. That's why you want to always do as much good as you possibly can. Because you never know, you never know when hard times will hit. And, you know, who wouldn't want somebody being sympathetic to their weaknesses? I know this auntie probably couldn't imagine that her niece would stop what she doing to come down, leave Detroit, to go down there to Ohio and just help her out. Use her own resources, just to make sure auntie good. You know why? Because auntie made her feel special growing up. When my mother-in-law went down there to visit, auntie was always a pillar. You did. Always, as a kid growing up, always, want to do something special for a niece. Now, her niece is 60-something years old. And niece, remember that. Remember that good feeling that auntie gave her growing up. And without question, without even being asked, the niece seen auntie in trouble and decided to assist at all costs. So my mama-in-law say she needed assistance on doing what she doing. You don't think I'm gonna invite myself into that blessing? What she doing for her auntie, it's gonna bring her nothing but blessings, because she's doing it out of the love of her heart. She ain't doing it out of something she gonna get out of auntie or none of that stuff. She getting her auntie together, making sure auntie house is on a selling block, so auntie can either stay in a real good home or stay with her. It do matter to her, because auntie's health is declining, and sometimes she don't even remember who her niece is. Sometimes she going to Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde mode. You did? And my mother-in-law just went through, situation with her husband, and he passed a few years back. More than a few years, but it seemed like yesterday when you dealing with this type of stuff. You dig what I'm saying? Just blessings. And you don't think I'm going to partake in some of that blessing? Shoot, I need it all. Riding through, partially through downtown Detroit. This is West Lafayette I'm on right now, y'all. And right there to the upper right is the Federal Court building. You did? Dang. Just passed a little famous Coney Island joint. Let me see if I can swing it. Nope. Little Coney Island joint they always show when they show downtown Detroit. You understand? But yeah, that's why you always got to do good. You know, you got to try to do more good than you do bad. A lot of times we do bad totally, you know, unintentional, just by the way we made up. So when you have the ball in your court and you have the clear opportunity to do good, to do what's good, that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Quit thinking about what that person ever done for me, and you know, think about it like you think about your celebrities. See how your celebrities don't do shit for you, but yet, you know, you ready to throw windmills for them? You got to think of it like that. You got to think of it like that. You just got to reach inside yourself, and you got to find something that's good within you to do the good. And if you don't got that good in you, you have to beg the Most High to help you inculcate some form of love, some form of humanity within yourself. Because there is going to come a time where you're going to pray someone be sympathetic to your needs. Trust me. Strongest thing out there right now. But all it takes is one situation. All it takes is one mistake. And it don't have to be you making a mistake. You can just be near the person making a mistake. You know how a person say, if I'm wrong, God strike me down, and then the person next to him say, hold up, let me move. I don't want to be a casualty, innocent bystander. See, malediction, you know how you can, malediction is the opposite of blessings. So just how you can work your way up on blessings, you can work your way up on the opposite of blessings. So just, hey, I tell people all the time, don't believe what I say. But believe that. I could be on here telling you that, hey, that nigga stabbed you in your back, stab him back in his. I could be telling you everything that sound good, that makes sense to you. But I'm going to just tell you to do what's good whenever you get a chance to. Whenever you get a chance to. It ain't gonna do 1 inch of hurt to you, but I can guarantee you it's gonna help you. And then see, you imposter fake niggas, y'all like doing stuff for nice stuff for people, because you know the people gonna do nice stuff back. You know what I'm saying? That fake stuff. Then when the people don't do nice stuff back, the same nice stuff you did for them, now you're upset. Now you got your ass on your shoulders. See, friends, when I do stuff, I just do it because I can. I don't do it based on strings being attached. Every time you do that, man, you're lining yourself up for disappointment. Oh, I'm going to do this because I know if I do this, they going to do this back. Or, you know, nah, it don't work like that all the time. It don't even work like that most of the time. When you look out for somebody, when you do something good for somebody, it's a strong, strong possibility that person ain't gonna appreciate shit. It's a real strong possibility that person ain't gonna appreciate a damn thing. Not because they're bad people, you know. Not because they're bad people or they don't care. Some people just don't know what it is. They're just not aware of what appreciation is. Some people's just not aware of what respect is. You have to understand that some people didn't get whooped as children. They didn't get disciplined. They didn't have mom or dad spank them and point out what they did wrong. So they have to go through it as adults and old men. And y'all know, like I know, these adults and young old men can't take critiquing. They'll drag you and your whole family only because you was trying to tell them to get the crust out their eye. That's what we got to understand. You can want what's best for the individual, but because you told them something about themselves that wasn't reputable, they want to chew you alive. Oh, you should have, you said it like this. What? Like, let's get it. Oh, they gonna drag you through the mud. I used to feel so bad knowing what you was doing behind the scenes. I used to feel so bad for you because I like your spunk. I like your energy. It's real negative, but after seeing you with that oxygen tank on, I like to hear you spunky. But baby girl, you taking them photos outside of my goddaughter's house? I don't know if you know it or not, but that made me your public enemy number one. Not saying that I gotta come and do some type of harm to you. Just saying when and if worse come to worse, I won't be feeling bad. I won't care. Because I think some of you people, you're too old to be doing what you're doing.